again, it's Neil Dugan here from Conscious of Health. We help people to learn how to love their lives and to be free. Today we're going to continue our series around geopathic stress, and what we're going to be talking about today is how to develop your intuition. So when people are dealing with these uncomfortable feelings that they have inside their homes or at work, or perhaps a coffee shop or a bar that they frequent, or the library, or wherever they go, sometimes you walk into a room or into an area and you just feel very unwell about it, and that's an intuitive sense that you're picking up. So you're actually intuitively picking it up, and to be able to identify these things in your surroundings that are having this huge impact on your health and well-being, you need to develop your intuition. So this video is going to be talking about the main tools that we're going to be showing you in this video series, and the other information that's available on our websites and ebooks and that type of thing that we've got available on how to actually develop the intuition. So it's an area that can be very difficult to actually get your head around, but once you begin to develop and you start getting a bit more confidence, you're going to really grow in your skills and their ability. In our clinical work here at Conscious of Health, we are working in the world of intuition on a daily basis. We do all of our work by tuning in through our intuition into what's going on with the client's health and what's happening in their body and mind system. So the main tools to actually begin learning and developing a technique of intuition are the Dowsing Rods, which we've already mentioned in an earlier video. So through the use of the Dowsing Rods, what you're doing is that when you are walking around the room and you've got this sort of subtle sense of problems and that type of thing, you get the answer coming from the Dowsing Rods, and what happens is that reinforces your own intuition. So you said, oh, I already felt that there was something a bit strange about that area, and yet there we go, the Dowsing Rods are actually reinforcing it. That process of reinforcing using the Dowsing Rods is very, very powerful. The second way that we've talked about as well on earlier videos is through the use of the pendulum, and the pendulum is used for yes and no answers. So this is a very direct thing that you're doing. You're asking a question directly of your subconscious mind, and through the subconscious mind you're connected to general consciousness. So you're asking general consciousness a question and you're getting a yes or no answer. Once again, generally speaking, you will have an intuition about this, and you will use your pendulum to get a confirmation of the yes or no. The other very, very powerful thing of the use of the pendulum, which I identified in the earlier video, is that there's also the opportunity for your subconscious mind to say, well, look, I don't know, I don't have this information, and what it'll mean is that there's some sort of barrier between your subconscious mind and general consciousness, that your subconscious mind doesn't want to become or have available to it this information from general consciousness. So there's a block or barrier, and once again, that's extremely useful for you to know. It's a very, very useful thing to know that there is this blockage occurring. And of course, you know, if you do strike that type of thing, well, then there are many, many things that we can do clinically to assist you to overcome these types of barriers inside yourself. The other major question that goes on there is to do with, you know, we're saying we don't know the answer. The next question will be, I don't want to answer. And once again, the fact that your subconscious mind doesn't want to answer really is telling you that there is, once again, a barrier to that information coming forward into your conscious mind. So identifying that either of those two problems exist means that we then have something that we can actually go and do some work on through the clinical work that we do at the clinic. So, and this is available to people all over the world, so you don't have to be here located physically with us to take advantage of that. The third thing that you can do to develop your intuition, once again, it's based on a yes-no question, and you don't have to have a pendulum to do this, and that's the muscle check. So once again, we actually utilise muscle checking in our clinical work a lot, and we're not doing a strength testing. You don't have to strength test or anything like that to muscle check. All you need to do is just train your subconscious mind to interact with you physically in a certain way. So the easiest way that I know of to do that is to do a simple muscle check with your thumb and middle finger. So you make a loop like this, you make another loop with the other hand, you put them through, And when you're looking for a no, it'll be like this. It'll be hard and strong. And when you want it to be a yes, one finger will let go. So no, 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 yes. No, 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 yes. So however it is, whatever questions you're actually asking can actually be checked in that way. Now, it's a little bit, takes a little bit more practice to actually get that muscle checking going, but it's available to you at any time. And what you can do is that when you've got these intuitions coming to you, you can actually do some muscle checking just to actually confirm, and that will reinforce your intuition. Your intuition will become stronger and stronger and stronger until in the end you won't need to muscle check, you won't need to do dowsing, you won't need to use a pendulum. The intuition will just be speaking to you continuously and very, very reliably, extremely reliably. So I hope that's useful. This is how you develop the intuition, or some tools that we use to develop the intuition. There's a lot more information that we have on our website and through our ebooks and so on this matter. In fact, it's an enormous scope, but that's an introduction to the main techniques and how you actually begin the process. So I hope you found that interesting, and we'll look out for you on the next video. Hello again, it's Neil Dugan here again. If you've enjoyed watching this short video and you'd like to get more information about this, I have made 20 videos of the most frequently asked questions that people have about the subject of geopathic stress, environmental stress, how it impacts on you as an individual, and how your health and your well-being of your family is being affected by this type of stress in your environment. If you would like the information, we have these 20 videos. I'm happy to email them to you. All you need to do is complete the form. You don't need to be concerned at all about completing the form. We will not use your information for any other purpose other than to communicate with you about this valuable information. So please complete the form, and we'll get these videos across to you, and look forward to catching up with you on all this wonderful information. Thank you very much.